the button. Twitter should theoretically be receiving a tweet.
Hello! Welcome to the stream.
That's right.
We're going to sacrifice a kitten. What? No.
Done.
Ah.
2 kittens. 1 for each gun in my hands. One of us doesn't care for kittens. And that person is Ben. For shame, Ben.
Care for barking, loud, annoying dogs.
I mean, nobody's perfect. Oh, loud, annoying, barking dogs are the best. Because they make you know that they're alive, and you're alive, and life is worth living. Speaking of life is worth living, I have a new outfit.
Good job.
Woo, it's so fancy.
And see if my second monitor is kaput.
Oh, that's sad news. And we're slowly but surely trudging through the darkness that is fucking science. We have about that much left, which I know you can't see, but it's like the size of your ding dong.
That's pretty big according to some people. Except for the tape measure.
Yeah. Welcome back, Launch Paddler. Yeah, I did not end up having to go to the LGS tonight. So instead, I watched The Flash early with the wife. So that means I get to stream until I get tired or my soul is crushed because of bugs.
Aww.
But things are going well. We adjusted science to a grid instead of 2 rows. So we can better work on L science. We're having copper throughput issues. So we've slowly, and I mean slowly, started to adjust copper to push down the lines. And we may have to push even more again, which I'd really rather not, but we can't keep up with the greens because it takes so much copper. It takes a copper to make two copper cables, and since you need 10 of them to make 1 green circuit, you're talking 5 to 1, and it's just so hard to push that much copper through more than a couple of deep. In fact, this whole second system I think is just not necessary. If we could force the copper through enough, it'd be a different story, but I don't think we can. Excuse me. At least not at this time. So we'll just eat all this. So what that means is... Oops, not that one. Is that we're making several of these little little copper cable doohickeys. And we're starting to make, because now we've finally got our plastic basically under control. Now is turning those into reds and then turning those into blues. We're going to want to commit Harry Carey. So, anyway, I had an amazing conversation with Steiner Davian a few minutes ago. Mm-hmm. I come in from the Flash. By the way, the wife says the Flash can unfuck themselves now, by the way.
Yeah, no shit. Aww. Any day now.
Well, now she's on your side.
Start making episodes?
I mean...
What happened to the Flash?
You'll have to wait until it's on Netflix, I guess, you lazy bastard. But yeah, she's a little unpleased with the current turn of events on the Flash. But me, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
That's who I was really digging the series.
You will probably continue to dig the series. Series is still good. It's just...
No, they make a misogynistic joke once. No. They just start dick bags.
I mean, honestly, probably. That's a question.
So I gotta say, the season finale of Supergirl had a really pretty cool fight scene of Supergirl with Superman. Spoilers.
I'm like half a season behind, so.
Oh.
I thought. Well, I'm hoping Terry Hatcher. All right, because it kind of looked like Terry Hatcher and Supergirl were fighting, which is almost enough to make me watch. So can I?
That happened too.
Can I do this? And just turn this into full-on red production? What happens if I do this? Boop. And say, you're reds. And then I say, here, all you extra copper. Then somewhere I need... I like how this looks like a knife. Like a druidic mega knife. That's a thing, right?
Druidic mega knife.
Druidic mega knife.
A mega knife might be a little much, but we can certainly have knives.
Mega knife! Alright.
If they said they had any lasers, then that'd be some complete BS.
What if it was a cleric mega sword and it lit up and it made noises? But you had to take the Jedi religion. That's true. It is 3 a.m. for you. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll... I mean, let's not say bad things about our various parentage. I kind of want to like...
So I don't know fact check on this, but apparently 1994 there's a dude in Los Angeles who was arrested. He was dressed as a Grim Reaper with scythe and everything. And he was standing outside the windows of a retired home, staring inside.
That seems reasonable.
Like, dude, that is messed up.
Nah, I mean, what else was he gonna do?
I mean, he was deaf. We're taking his jobs.
I mean, don't judge. You have school today and you need sleep, you're gonna fall asleep on the bus, but screw it, Factorio is life. I mean, again, you know, these are available on YouTube, so it's not like you have to kill yourself to watch the stream, but I do appreciate it if you're watching. All right, so these are what I forget exactly who came up with the idea, but they call them priority splitters. So the general idea is, if these are on hold and read belt contents, Roger Moore. Yep. Rip Roger Moore.
User joined your channel.
Hi.
Yo. Hello.
So the general idea is that this belt tries to be full over the top belt, right? So this will work regardless, And this will only work if the bottom belt has more than 6. Which doesn't seem to be working. So what am I doing wrong? Oh no, it should be working. Yeah, that's working correctly. Dun, 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 dun. I need to get my defenses ready for attacks, or I'm gonna feel like I went AFK while the game is running. That's true. Defenses are important.
Defense.
That's our middle name.
God, my bones. How's his doing?
He's good. He was nipper-rapping on my lapping. Adorable.
Nigger snack goes the Jabberwocky snack.
Yeah.
Cleaved in twain by the Vorpal Blade's fame.
Except, he's about as far removed from Jabberwock as anyone's gonna get. Not really that vicious. Not vicious enough to, Jabberwock.
Oh man, yesterday I was so pissed off in class. Something like, we went through a case study where like small groups and then talking in a big group in the auditorium. And I like trying to hear this lady talking who has a PhD and has been teaching for like 15 years. And this guy who was going up for his master's degree.
Sorry, what's that?
For the same class, he's just jabbering in my ear about stuff, about the case. He's like, dude, shut up and let the Chinese lady talk.
Let the Chinese lady talk.
Like, for real, she's from China, I think. I have a very hard time understanding Asian accents enough without somebody jacking their jaw in my face. Was she speaking Asian?
She was speaking Asian. Like that? What did I... Oh yeah, we're gonna... No. Plastic.
Like, I just want to hear the lady talk. Damn it. Shut Let the Asian lady talk. Let the Asian lady talk.
Sounds good. You guys should consider, never mind. No, I was gonna say entertain the people in Manchester, but I decided that was probably too soon.
Wow.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not.
How about don't be a dick?
Aw, come on. I'm always a dick.
I know. It might be why you're in some of the positions you're in.
Ah, I'm not in any positions. Except downward facing dog, yo. Alright.
Oh, goddamn piece of broccoli. Get out of here, broccoli.
Just eat the broccoli. Broccolis are delicious. Just
Killed,
the dinosaurs.
Roger Moore. And dinosaurs. With one fell swoop. Oh.
Too soon, don't be a dick.
I need to give Dustin the, damn it. No, fucking that one. I need to give Dustin the ad valorem for Roger Moore. There's a really good photo.
So.
That's okay. When you get onto your computer, there's a really beautiful ad valorem for Roger Moore.
Alright, let's see.
He lived as he died. Octopussy.
Well, that's probably true.
Probably.
I mean, he's Roger Moore. He's
Well, not
such a man, 8 years.
Yeah.
Look, if a super hot octopus woman came up to me, we're talking like Ursula, but actually hot,
Whoa, whoa.
I would be all over it.
Why isn't Ursula hot, Dustin?
Because she's fat.
Just because she's fat, she's not beautiful?
Not to me.
Oh,
And not to Samius. Yes, I
You
can.
can't have an opinion.
Yes, I can. I can
No, you
find.
can't.
Yes, I can actually.
You
Here's the
can't
thing.
make it
You can have an opinion of what you personally find beautiful.
Nope. Can't
I
do that.
don't find women over 180 pounds beautiful.
But they are.
To other people and to themselves, sure, and I want them to feel good about themselves,
Or
and
if
I
they're
want them to be
just
happy,
sweet.
and I want them to be happy in their body, and I would never put them down for their
You
weight.
couldn't lift her up. Oh,
Well,
Oh my
what about
God.
a lady? What about a lady who's 181 pounds, but she's like 6'7" and she's from Sweden?
Well, okay.
Now we're talking.
Now we're just getting to like height-weight ratios, and that's
Up in
fine.
there.
And that is a Pandora's box of, well, you can't have arbitrary weight restrictions because what about height? And I understand that. I 100% understand that. But
Well,
to
they're really
me,
bad
in my
80s movies,
personal
50
sense
tall
of
women.
beauty, large women, large octopus
Unhealthy.
women are not my thing.
No, what I was getting at though is octopussy, right? You've got an octopus and you're thinking pussy. So you have 8 legs. That means 4 women. If Archer Moore could do 4 women at the same time,
What the fuck?
I don't know. They're your friends.
They're more fucked up than me. And I'm the most fucked up person I knew. Until like 5 seconds ago. How the fuck? Alright. Okay, so we've augmented our red a couple of times. So there's a red. There's a red. Do we have more than one red going? We do not. Do we need another red? Should we augment this to also be a red? No, because this is barely keeping up on a green.
well, depends what your goal is. Are you trying to build some kind of weird material?
So here's the deal. Next, right, for the next science thing, I need what they call green circuit or blue circuits, right? So blue circuits are 5 red and no, that's not blue circuits. That's speed modules, which you also need. So you need processing units, which are 20 green and 2 reds. And then you also need speed modules, which are 5 reds and 5 greens. So we're talking 25 greens. Let's see, but you also need 3 greens. So you need 65 greens and 11 reds is the ratio to make fucking high-tech science packs, which are the next tier of science. Plus 30 copper cable. So I'm trying to increase my green and red production to the point where they can keep up with these newfangled needs and desires.
I made Chinese food.
Wow, that's an awful lot of lead up.
Leftover Chinese food.
I think Dustin's way too happy. We should go over to his house and deliver bad news in succession.
You know what? It wouldn't take that much in my current state.
You got bad news, buddy?
I always have bad news. You don't know me.
Who the hell do you think you are, me?
Oh, excuse me. That was uncouth. I apologize. I didn't know that was coming.
Who's making the noise tonight?
Out of your butt.
Alright, so...
Anyway, I'm going to watch the latest Palatine videos.
Okay. Fare thee well, then.
I mean, I'm going to be here, but I'm mainly not going to be talking. Cause
Thank goodness. I mean... Oh.
And do his thing.
I think you should definitely look at On Memoria.
Oh, yeah, you got the thingy.
You know what, before we do anything else, Let's go set up a goddamn place to build these. Fucking over that.
Damn it, Ben.
Can we do it right here? Do we have everything we need to build them here?
We have to remember Sir Roger Moore, all of his greatest works like James Bond and
Highlander.
not Indiana Jones and not Highlander.
These also need gears. I think these also need gears, right?
And not the movie Entrapment, which may or may not have been liked 200 times. Oh, Entrapment.
The new Diva skin in Overwatch is fucking awesome.
You're a big fan, are you?
Oh.
Sweet.
The Officer one or another new one?
What?
The Officer one or another new one?
New one. So Overwatch just started their anniversary update or anniversary event today, and you can turn Genji into a Power Ranger. Diva has a skin called Cruisin', which she's basically like a 1950s pinup, and her mech looks like a baby blue Cadillac.
That's what
Yeah, those 1950s pinups, they have a special look about them.
I always like pinups.
They can give you like a milkshake, a back rub, and make you feel right.
And by that he means make you erect. For those
By
of
that,
you
I
who
mean, make sure the house is vacuumed and dishes are put away and the
Ooh.
kids' homework is done.
Because, you
The
know,
wallpaper is
1950s
plastered just
nuclear
right.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Let's delete these.
Dude, if I could come home to that, oh man. I come home at 6 every day, it's like, hi honey, I'm home, and then like throw my hat that'll catch on the hat rack. And, you know, why am I even wearing a hat at that point? I don't know.
You lived in the wrong century, Ben.
Damn it. But even then, how many people actually had that in that time period?
We all did.
Sadly, wasn't everybody.
We all did. It was the 50s. It was fine. Everybody but you. Alright, what if we do... Oh, these don't need to be fast. Damn it, where are my yellow inserters, you fucking robots? The robots are like, we're coming, sir. We're sorry. Where's the challenged? Alright, so that's set up where that can continue to expand. I think we have to take these poles out. I don't think they're going to fit with this particular model. And actually, I think we can get away with doing this, right? Yeah, baby! This seems good. Alright, we have 50 of those. We have 50 of them. Alright, guess we can start stockpiling. We need greens here. This needs to be greens and this needs to be reds on this line. Boom. Damn it. It's not quite going to work the way I want it to, will it? So maybe we split off these greens or these reds here and not take them off of the bus to make blues. That's fine. So if we didn't want to split them off of here, what would be the easiest way? That probably. Ooh, too far. Yeah, that'll work, right? I think so. Nope, not you. Usually not a big fan of splicing things around like this, but in this case, because it's kind of like a closed system, I think I can make an exception. Alright, then how do we want to power this bad mother jumper? These don't connect across like that. Alright, let's summon a couple of these. Meanwhile, I will make 2 in my pocket. I just put 1 in the middle and get it all. Almost, I could if I tweaked it a little bit. Let's just make 2.
Oh,
that's
this
not.
is where I put my Alexa.
That doesn't
If
fit.
I had one.
Why don't you have one?
I actually looked at them real close today. There's also the Google one.
Unfortunately, that's probably one I would end up getting.
I haven't looked at the Google one yet. I know the Amazon one has a lot of nice integrations. But it's also open standard stuff that the Google one will probably do or is doing.
I think the biggest challenge with those kind of things is the fact that they listen in all the time. But I think I'm okay with that. Like if Google wants to spy on me making sweet, sweet love to your brother, I think it's fine.
No, he likes to make sweet, sweet love to his cousin.
Well, I mean,
He never stops talking about it. That's because when you try to do it, it's weird.
But you know, I support you in your decision, whatever you want to do, just maybe a really awkward family function.
I like how he tries to turn it around, but he just, can't.
I know, he's having such a hard time, because he's the one that always talks about it.
yeah, a real hard time, see? In his pants. Alright. What is everything live? Is everything working? Everything says it's live, but we had a bunch of viewers this afternoon. Like enough that I streamed through lunch. The people are not back yet. Although most of the people were Russian. I was trying to learn Russian.
Your Russian contacts?
Yes. It turns out it was Michael Flynn, and I guess we're bad people now.
You're bad people.
So can I take this overflow and snake it around somehow?
Maybe.
Without making a giant clustery mess and shutting off this uranium mine. If I go like this on uranium, right? Whose uranium? Uranium? That's right, my uranium, bitches. Do I actually want anything in the middle? Does that cover? Because everything but this one little spot, doesn't it? Yeah, gross. What could we do? So what if we stole like from here to here, and then we pulled it this way, like that would be the overflow, right? And we could do this by really easily with a pole and a red cable. So if you are reading belt contents, why is it not telling me how much is on this goddamn belt? Alright, 7 to 8, 7 to 8. Alright, 8. So if I tell you to only work when anything is equal to or greater than 7.
Oh, no. Can't do flashbacks. Those of you not aware, there's a game called Final Fantasy Tactics, and there's a character class called Calculator, which involves math skills. And you can cast some of the most powerful spells in the game on people dependent on math functions. Basically, it's all basic math. Like, 10-year-old can do it.
Well, allegedly.
Or, you know, Tobril, he's like really concentrating really hard.
Why is this? Alright, that's 8 here. How about? Oh, I said less than, didn't I? I'm dumb.
I'm sorry, I thought I was on mute.
So let's go back to 7. So now this will only work if this spot is full. That seems fine. And then the second it's not full anymore, it'll stop. Yeah, that'll do. We could do this without a robot arm, right? We could do it with a splitter. Yeah, let's do it with the splitter instead. I think the splitter will just be better. Now, will that won't reach all the way. It's got to be a red one. Okay. So, if we put a splitter here, and we do basically the exact same thing. Take this out. Except, let's see, where is... This is exactly like the priority splitter, except different. So this one is going to enable read, and this one is going to work if anything is equal to or greater than, we could go 8 again, which means this belt has to be completely full. Which basically means it'll go whenever these machines aren't eating, which is probably fine. But I think we need some, so let's make it 6. But since we're feeding on that side, it's not. Maybe this has to be, since it's not even here, maybe we need to like put it in a loader and then we don't really have room for that. So we need to instead do, what, half a line? So let's call it 4. So it'll actually split. Because the only time this bottom half gets filled is if this goes. And that's not going because why? Just not have that much copper flowing through the belt. We are resetting here. We're taking this half and pushing it down to here, and then this half pushing it to here. Yeah, it looks like we're still having copper issues. We may have to increase our copper smelting to we may just have to make a bunch of steel furnaces. Like, it may just be time. I'm not worried about being overran anymore. Now it's a speed thing. So here's a spot that, or we could just go to electric furnaces now. Like we have. I mean, if we had more red. Totally will. Let's do some. Damn it. Yeah, maybe we don't want to increase to red or to electric furnaces yet. Part of me does. Brr, look at that line of reds flying towards me. This one could, oh yeah, no, that's there for this. Maybe we do the same thing here and split them up that way. I really dislike doing this though. But we got to keep the science moving. And then that gives us an opportunity to poach. If something makes it all the way to here, I can poach it. That seems fair, right? So we were supposed to lie and say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So I'm trying to navigate kind of forwards and backwards here to go learn Gao some new rages.
Alright, as long as there's less than, say, 20. And then we probably do the same thing for these. change you to electric engines. Just so we have some electric engines in the system. Alright. That all seems reasonable. So this is definitely a time issue. 5 seconds to make one. And ideally we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We want like 8 every second or every 14 seconds we need one. Or every 14 seconds we need 8. So 8 divided by 14, they both are divisible by 2. So I need 4 every 4 seconds. And this guy makes 1 every 5. So really I needed 2 more of these to make enough to fill this up, but it's fine. Now our backlog of copper is done. So our red is also destroyed. We can make that many sciences basically. Yuck. But because these guys are always going, copper isn't making it to this. So really this needs its own copper too. Stealing the copper off of this is not a good idea. Let's push everything we have here. If anything is greater than or equal to 5. Yes, we finally got coal liquefaction. That means we can finally deal with our lack of oil over here.
Finally deal with these goddamn things all up in my business.
That's exactly right.
It's fine, just chill out.
It's hot, dude.
So
It's hot, dude.
we have to choose between railways. I think we probably have to do that. I fucking don't want to. But I think we're just too distant now to not do railways.
You have been distant, and that makes me sad. I feel
Well,
like we don't connect well anymore.
You won't let me put it in your butt anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
Or less.
I mean, if you get over this prissy, not let me put it in your rear end. Alright, so if this right here switched down, and this, nope, not there, there, then these should all work again. There we go. So that should force all that copper back down into these 2 lines, and that should get these running to the best of whatever my current limited abilities are. Alright. So how many do we have in here? We have 10. I guess we go ahead and make a small plan for copper up here, because we have got to get something producing a little quicker. But we gotta start the coal liquefaction pretty soon, I think. Oh no, we got plenty of crude right now. Well, fuck me in the ass.
Oh, if you insist.
Apparently I had plenty of crude. Alright, let's stop this right here. It shouldn't take them that long to blow through this little amount of copper. So then let's go over here and figure out kind of how we want it to go. Fuck it. Let's just pick it all up. And then the robots can deal with everything else.
What about rabbits?
I mean, rabbits could also deal with it, I guess. Boop. Oh, but I broke the power. Oh, never mind. I don't have any extra of that. There we go. All right. So pattern I've used in multiple builds. We need iron gears. Can I just get straight up iron gears? Yeah, that should be fine. Is basically that guy. Oh no, that's all wrong. Excellent. Nothing quite like being, oh, you know what, that's wrong. Alright. So input, go for a little while, fork off, go in, make a happy baby.
Wow, this is archaic.
Go again. What are you talking about?
No! They won't type in French.
we also need iron
I
plates.
have like 4 different languages that type it. Nice. Programming is it? Well, take it.
Oh, we should probably also make sure we have inserters. Alright. And greens. Alright. Let the real challenge begin. Getting all the supplies to make this shit. Oh, we did it. What the shit's next? The other thing we can do is we can tell it to start bringing us these and the mats for this. Alright, rail system. Woo!
Good stuff, kids.
Alright. Tell that guy to just work for a little bit. Robots are coming at me like a monkey-fisted son of a beach. So now we can grab a big one. Now we can go straight, now we can go that way. These guys should all turn on in just a second. And then we can 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. So we'll wait until they start bringing us these blues. They should be. Every time we get 3 of these, we can make a blue. Or 4 of these, we can make a blue. Shit, this one doesn't have an exit. Damn it. You know, I did this once before, too, actually. And it feels just as fucking stupid this time as last time. I guess we have to build a 4-lane balancer right here. Because we are dim. Where'd that one go? So that should fix that issue. We have 13 of these, so we can make 3 of these. Ba-donk! But at the end of the day, these should hopefully get our production back up to the point where we can get going again in high gear. I feel like I should be doing something. Like I'm wasting time. I'm not sure what more I can be doing right now.
Just checking it.
Just checking it. I mean, we need to start setting up to make train rails. I guess we can work on that. Train rails are stone, iron sticks, and steel plates. Like actual stone? Yeah, actual stone. Just checking it. All that stuff should be easily accessible on the bus, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. How much rail do you think we need at a time? Like 400, 500, 600? Probably 500. So let that do its thing. These guys look like they're basically keeping on. They're not quite continuously working, but close enough for right now.
So I'm talking to a lady in French now. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Johnny, languages open doors.
Let's see.
In my case, they probably open doors to the brig, but, you know, they definitely open them.
Have that go. Okay, these guys are all going again. Iron, steel, and stone. Do we have a place where we have... Wait, I think that's all set up to be built on her... whatever the hell this thing is called. Yeah, I bet we can build it right here. Train tracks. Holy shit, it can. Alright. Let's get in number of train tracks less than or equal to 500. Whee! Wow, those guys expanded all over that iron that I had set up. Right through my power line and everything. What a bunch of a-holes. Must have never re-put down my radar up here. Seems like a good plan. These are the two Big Daddy ores right there. This guy's still got a bunch in it. It's just getting it down this down this is slow going. Alrighty. In the event that I actually caught up almost there. Even with both of those speed modules in, it's making less pollution than this. Yeah, we need to be getting some of these things made automatically here pretty soon. I feel like I'm behind, way behind. So now what's causing the science problems? Alright, so blue science is still a matter of greens due to electric mining drills. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that unless we get the copper increased. Because once the copper is flowing through everything appropriately, I think the circuits go at a reasonable pace. So now it looks like copper is okay, but we don't have enough throughput on the iron. Ooh, which is probably just a matter of production also. Alright, time to do the same. Alright, so then theoretically we want to go right, not there. There again. And we want to do the same code, and then same bum bum bum. Let's do these lights. Here.
Why is my mouse not operating?
Nope, nope. Alright. There we go. Again, we're just continuing to push the resource down. Means we don't need to do
Yeah,
this.
the app called Privacy Badger. Every time I turn it off so I can watch the advertisements, resets page. Advertisements. Yeah, I've got Privacy Badger and I've got AdBlock. Oh. And this is like the 37,000th time I've seen this stupid commercial. That was Captain Underpants is really good. Like the only ad they
It is a little warm. You're not wrong. What's up, babe?
I'm ready to go to bed.
How was The Voice?
Well, it was alright. Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Tanya.
Hi. Unexpected winner. Wasn't a country singer.
Oh, I enjoy watching The Voice.
From
Don't even know what that is.
from Blake's team. She got
Yeah,
right
it's a singing competition.
So it was nice.
And the judges, they sit with their backs turned, and when they like what they hear, they push a little button, a little pneumatic thing, turns their chair around, and then they get to see the singer. That way it removes the visual bias.
Right. Some black kid on Alicia Keys' team won, so it was good. I mean, my favorites got eliminated last week, so
I know things.
See, he knows things.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna watch anymore. Kind of over it a little bit.
Well, that doesn't sound like you.
I didn't watch last season.
No,
I watched the Lion auditions and I got bored with it. Didn't finish watching it. Then I decided to watch this season because Gwen was back, and the next season is gonna be Miley Cyrus again, and I guess Jennifer Hudson's gonna join as a judge. So that's not exciting. So I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know who any of those people are.
You know who Miley Cyrus is?
Yes, I do.
You don't know who Jennifer Hudson is? Or Alicia Keys? Or Gwen Stefani?
I know one of those people.
You know who Gwen Stefani is. Yeah, my favorites were the two on her team. And they got me last week. They had to come on tonight and sing though. It was good.
Alright, so now we definitely are having a throughput issue in the iron category, and I think what we're gonna do.
Plus, the new season will be in the fall.
We're gonna have to make those train tracks.
We should have other shows on, so it's a lot easier to not watch it in the fall. Other shows should be
No,
back.
damn it. Question mark. Fuck.
Unless everybody decides to
Is session
let it fall.
Let's see. Something must be finished that wasn't finished before. No, these
Je suis allé à l'école avec mes étudiants vétérinaires. Didn't know. That means she is going to be going to a barbecue with her veterinarian student buddies.
This sounds like exactly the girl you should be spending more time with, Ben.
Yeah, she's going to be going to Ontario here in fall, so it's probably going to be like a wang bang done and over.
A wang bang?
Yes, wang bang.
There you go.
That's what all the kids do now, wang bang.
Wang bang?
Hey man, I'm looking for something a little more permanent than like one date, man.
I'm not judging.
Get out there and do it.
I mean, like what you and I had that one weekend. It was
That's
amazing.
right. That's right.
Sitting there watching Seven Samurai, add me your Google family plan.
That's right. How else do you expect me to get all the hot bitches?
You don't.
What?
Stuck with me.
Google Family.
Oh.
Alright, those robots are taking care of that. So I think we got copper under control again finally. I mean, that still doesn't feel like full lines, but it's closer. We do need to get this iron under control, which is definitely a raw iron input issue. We've cleaned up enough sources that we're struggling to get enough raw iron coming in, which now means we have to do trains. Like, this is far enough away now that we could pipe it down to this pipeline, like if we really wanted to, but I think we just need to train. Even if it's just from here to there, that's a huge difference in speed. But I think we want to go all the way down to here. So I think we need to plan on making a train line or train station here, and like making a line that goes this way and then basically goes up. I'd like to not go through this copper if I can help it. Upgraded steel furnaces. I think we're gonna skip steel furnaces and go straight to electric furnaces. Like we have this setup right here. The steel furnaces are just so much, like, comparatively, for not that much extra bonus. But also, like I said, it's just an input issue. Like our input factory right here is staying right at our split minimum, so everything's just pulsing evenly across. So steel furnaces, I don't think are the thing right now. But also, Bimby, welcome to tonight's stream. Oh, something took a damage. That was terrible. Unnecessary. So yeah, I think we just need to train in more raw materials. Yeah. So let's, if I put two, what I really want to do is replace, I wonder if we can we do this? If I attach this guy, tell it to, yeah, let's do this. Let's tell it to get rid of all this military stuff, and then we'll re-slap down on top of it this, and then ideally we can do the same thing here. Tell it to get rid of all this military stuff. And then I think we can also tell it to move these power lines slightly. Bonka bonk. Is that all the train stuff? I think so. Now what do you want to work on? I want to work on Mr. Fusion. But I don't have high-tech science packs. Maybe we work on shields? Maybe we just count on our batteries to save up enough power that we can live for a little bit. Or maybe we work on, like, make the robots faster. Again, what's our... Let's take a quick look at our backlog on our science before we decide. So we've got a reasonable backlog of blue. Yeah, we got a pretty reasonable backlog of blue, so we could probably knock out a blue science. So we do robot speed. We could do shields. I like the idea of doing shields because I would not be opposed to having energy shields Mark IIs. I also wouldn't be opposed to faster robots. Let's just go faster robots. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was over here trying to make this stuff fit, wasn't I? Alright. So then let's also tell it to get rid of this. Good night, darling. Okay. We're just missing little doodads. So yeah, we tell it to get rid of that, and then we'll restamp this guy again. And that's a completed one of those. So then, if we have done this correctly, and that's now out of the way, we should be able to tell it to, well, we need to probably wait till these are down. Just tell those to move. Tell those to move, and then we'll also slap down another one of these right there. And then that should get power all the way across, and then we can plan on running a train. Tow rail style.
The man train?
Man train! Did we? Alright, we're gonna have to go investigate whatever we did there manually.
Manually?
Yeah, I think I blew up a radar.
Radar?
Well, yes. Radar. I don't know what you...
I learned from my buddy Roger Moore. I inherited his car. I chopped his head off and lightning struck.
Yeah? I heard there was only one.
There was. Now there still is. What's that? One? There can only be one short penis person at a time.
Oh. That's not cool, bro.
Man. He earned it.
He earned it. I don't know what his physical capabilities were. Not cool, bro. Alright, are any of these robots mine? Are they all in my pocket? Looks like they're all in my pocket, so let's get the hell out of Dodge.
You know, the good thing about having a small wing is that your life then resembles the book, Oh, the Places You Will Go.
Oh, the places you will go, we will go. Oh, the places
in the
we will
back.
go.
What? You said. Except you can't quite reach into the back of those things. Especially if you like to go, hey, baby.
Mean whaling?
After 7 foot tall Norwegian women. Hey, they need loving too. I mean,
But they's got to pay, Ben. They's got to pay.
who?
So I would like to point out something to you that may not be completely obvious right now. But I am not wearing any pants. It's true, I know. I'm completely naked from the shirt down. Well, underpants down. Underpants down! Alright, what was I doing? Oh, yes. I was coming over here to check on this power situation and figure out why I can't. Let me see over here now. There must have been a power problem with the DAR. Oh, this doesn't have a DAR. I'll just make a DAR. Make a DAR, and we'll just assume that I can put it there. Alright. Power's coming together. We are missing some things. Nothing insane. Was that a, where was that a message at?
Undo?
Okay. I was making sure that wasn't a Twitch noise. Like, congratsy, you have a new thing. Like, yay, I like things.
I'm chatting.
Nice. Hopefully with lady boys and happy places. Okay, so yeah, that was a power problem. don't think this pole's needed anymore. Maybe we just do this uranium? That seems awkward. Let's rearrange power poles real quick to run next to the oil pipeline. Somebody's gonna catch me some fishes. Oh fuck yeah, I'll catch them with my own damn robots. No, let me catch them with my own damn robots. Sharktopus, why? Alright, give me to 100 fishes. Oh, they did it. Those weren't my robots even. Nice. Alright. I feel like that really helps with the power situation, except for the fact they just broke power again. Poop. Alright, also I think we should probably stop screwing around with trying to make these last a while, and we should just kick it all into high gear up here. So when should we have a long discussion about the Flash Riders and eating a dick, T?
I can't see the new one until tomorrow. Because it's how CW works. The last I saw, a certain person got the case of the deads.
There was a cold. I will admit there was a cold.
There was a what?
A cold? Someone caught cold?
A cold?
That is a very serious medical condition.
It's freaking comic books. I can't come to work this weekend. I'm dead. They're gonna bring me back like in a month, but in the meantime, I'm just, you gotta do without me.
I'm dead on my feet.
Last week, this is bullshit. At least you make up an excuse that's understandable, like food poisoning.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that makes at least a little bit of sense there. Getting that moving a little bit more vigorously. And then we'll eliminate... Again, because this is just a raw input issue, so we're just going to raw input the shit out of this.
Need input?
Need input. So, how much fun will you make of me if I admit to you that I was thinking about that guy in the shower earlier today? I mean, not sexually. But,
I was gonna assume sexually.
well, I mean, safe assumption, right? That guy's hot. Ooh, our pencils are blazing for you, Newton Crosby. We ready for fast loaders? I think we have to get the bigger... Yes, we have to get this now. This is holding us back in a big bag way, so let's fire that guy off. But no, I was thinking of all the people I would like to see in a con. I think that guy would be my favorite.
Oh, I just feel like you'd like to see in the shower. It's like, oh,
Well, that too. I mean, no judgment.
I'm not judging, I'm just judging.
Perceiving awful harshly over there. Why am I doing this by hand? I got fucking robots. Slaves! Work for me! Alright, so that speeds us up by, I would say, at least a third. The question becomes, do I need to put a buffer in this area as well? I think we probably should. Just work under that assumption we need a buffer. Which means we probably don't need a lane balancer anymore down here. If we're going to do a buffer. So let's just... that's going to take forever. Let's just slice these lines. We'll let them run out, and then we're gonna try just 1, 2, 3. Just running them straight into these 3 lines on. I guess we'll do them here. No, it's easier to go. This is probably the easiest way to do it. So anyway, did I explain to you the weird conversation I had with Steiner? I've been trying, but I keep getting distracted.
Hmm?
So Steiner's a friend of ours, who, until very recently, had a very busy social life. Is that fair? I'm gonna take this thing out.
Sure.
He's going through a process of a divorce, essentially. Yeah. Did you not know?
Wow. I did not.
Oh, well.
Does he need some of these kneecaps broken?
I think I don't exactly understand what happened. My understanding is after like a lot of time trying to fix through marriage counseling and stuff their problems, the wife just decided it was not working for her. Is my understanding. So anyway, so Steiner has now been catching up on all this nerd stuff that he's missed over the last, I don't know, couple of years, because his wife was not a big nerdy. So
Did you see furry?
I said nerdy.
Oh, okay.
She was not into nerd stuff. So anyway, if I divide this like this, that's not gonna help. So I've been getting weird text messages from Steiner, basically to explain movies that he should have already seen. Is basically how I think of it. So like today, I come into my office because I left my phone in my office because I'm like that sometimes. And I have some weird messages. Give me a second to get this. I'm gonna change this, and we'll see if that works it out. And I'll read some of these messages real quick. In the Edward Norton Hulk movie, when Banner, aka Mr. Green, talks to Mr. Blue via encrypted chat, is that Beast he's talking to? Just curious, because I just watched the Neurus Club about the new Mystery Avengers showing up in the Infinity War, and their long shot was Beast. So then clear as mud, right?
I don't even know what I had to listen to.
What?
I don't even know what you just told me. Like, it's just that's all over the place.
So I guess somewhere there, some show that he's watching, probably on YouTube, are guessing as to what that there's going to be another surprise Avenger, and some internet thing on YouTube told him that they thought it was Beast, and I guess they made some reference to this clip of the Edward Norton Hulk as Mr. Blue. So if you remember from the Norton's Hulk, that was the good one where he was fighting Abomination at the end, right? And during the fight, this scientist guy, aka Mr. Blue, got Hulk venom or whatever dipped on his head, and his head started to grow, turning him into the leader. Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Okay, so he was trying to figure out who this guy was. He did not understand that that was the leader. So I'm like, no, that's the leader. And he goes, General Ross? I said, no, the leader's a Hulk villain, super smart, not Ross. And he goes, so if General Ross becomes the Red Hulk, who is the other one? So I ask him the other what, and eventually I figure out he's talking about the other Hulky type monster, aka the Abomination. So then I explained to him that that's the Abomination. Hello, it's the...
Hello, my friends. Stay a while and listen.
That's right.
There's echoing happening. That would be on the Sam's side.
What? Only when I'm talking.
What's going on? I'm just in the process of getting shot down again.
Nice.
He definitely does.
Heck yeah.
What about everyone else?
Well, I'm obviously streaming as we are in the streaming channel, so you can check out what I'm doing at twitch.tv/SamusGarobo or youtube.com/SamusGarobo. Whatever you prefer.
And subscribe.
Oh yeah, hit like, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos like my balls.
Or it's over, I'll walk you out of this parlor with no pants on.
It wasn't that bad. Then if I was walking around in lingerie.
Yeah, but do you really think I want to see you?
Come on, man. Lingerie Tobrel here. Just your friendly neighborhood lingerie strutting model.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it so bad if it was like in a swimming pool and you and I were on different ends and we're like swimming through Victoria's Secret models, so I mean, that would be fine.
I mean, just deal with it. You can learn things too.
What's wrong with... Are you so unsecure in your masculinity that you can't even swim in the same pool with your brother?
I've lived with Devil's Triad before.
You lived with a man for how many years when basically all he wore was a bathrobe?
Several
True.
I mean, I didn't find myself a good bathroom.
Yeah, I had to go to counseling for 6.5 years to get over it.
Whatever, you like it.
Why are they complaining that they don't have access to a... Oh, because this is unpowered. Why is this unpowered? It is not. It is powered. Oh, this one is not powered? No, that one's not even there. What the shit, video game? Just fix it. There are more than enough construction robots. Oh, there are no available construction robots.
Somebody wants a hot.
To trot.
Just talking
Oh,
about
dude,
making
I
our
would,
videos
if
and all
someone
that.
else. I would, but I need to go to bed.
Ooh, man, it's like barely...
It's old man time.
It's like barely before midnight. I mean, come on, man.
It's fine. It's old man time. Let the old man go to old bed time.
Yeah.
Unlike the rest of us, he's got responsibilities. Some of us just can't roll out of bed in their pajamas and be at work.
I have to get to school testing on exams tomorrow.
I gotta fly a person at 6 in the morning, so...
Yeah, he's hot now. You're gonna need to get the testing call until 10:30, but still.
Alright, I will. Bring unto me the things, robots. I'm gonna pee. You guys entertain the viewers, preferably without my death.
Toby, what about you?
I'm gonna save.
Let me see.
Just in case I die.
Let me see. Give me...
That's the correct answer.
Okay. Alright, wait, you can listen to me.
Oh,
Save.
been so long.
Don't give up your morals and your sticking points.
Hey, I'm worth it. Okay.
That's true, he is. Okay, let me bio, and then I will be ready to hots.
No, I was gonna bio first. You guys are supposed to be entertained while I bioed.
Well, I can, like, do both.
It's okay, I can.
I already adjusted my, thingy.
Oh yeah, you readjust your thingy.
The thingy.
Andrews.
Haven't
Came over.
been on so long. Because we've been moving into this new apartment and I just got internet set up here yesterday.
Nice. How do you like it?
It's nice.
Wait, I need you here to fix the blue science.
I can't fix anything.
It's an iron issue.
Questioning your decision, but why did you move from one part of the town to another?
Because, well, one, my lease was going to be up in July anyways, and I was going to be forced out of it. Two, it did not have air conditioning.
Ugh.
In Texas, California?
Yeah.
How do you not have air conditioning in Texas? It's mandatory.
Well,
It's like having heat
this
in
house was ancient.
Like,
And
this old house and that's bullshit.
this old house and
Prison, then gulag, then what you have.
Like,
Yeah.
it would have cost probably several $1,000s to fix the air conditioning. And they're planning on selling the land to a chemical company in a few months. So they weren't going to fix it. Yeah. So.
Turn into a swamp. Okay then. Yuck.
Sounds like it blows.
Well, the AC blows out. Allow access.
Allow access to where, T?
To your dick!
You know, places.
So how
You
is
know, I could talk to my dad
Dustin?
too.
I enjoy her.
Yeah. I did the like trial thing of her today.
She's fun.
Things
Oh, she's in
interesting.
this game now?
Alright, we're
Oh.
still not positively gaining iron, but that's okay.
I'm sad I missed out on the rest of the stuff. Quest
Yeah,
stuff.
I do too.
I think.
I'm set for hots. Yep, I'm set for hots.
Kind of wonder if I should just switch this down to quicker.
Alright, what are we doing here?
No, we'll just make these quicker. Alright.
We are reading the sleep lecture.
So we did all of that so we could do what? Covered this area in Roboports. That's what. Alright.
Oh, looking good.
Let's see how many pipes we can crash into on the way from here to there. Oh, we dodged one. You know, Witty, if you would make plans in advance, I could HOTS with you.
What kind of game are we
Yeah.
doing?
That doesn't work for me.
Okay. Then I'll just stick on this, I guess. Oh, it's not much gold. The other thing's more gold. Alright, stick with this. One of my quests was StarCraft, but I just don't have any I'm good with. Not that I'm good with any characters, period.
How can you not be good with, like, Zigzag?
MVP with Lily.
Well, to be fair, I think we played against people that were drunk, so...
It still counts.
But Zigzag.
They're not drunk if they're Russian, that's how they normally come.
Whoa. We can't make fun of Russians anymore, sorry.
We don't make fun of
Did
the
I-
Russians, they didn't
Did
vodka.
I miss the memo where it's the 80s now? And the Cold War's back on? Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
So Russians apparently love watching YouTube streams of Factorio.
Serious?
So we're big in the Russian fan base now. Yes, I'm serious.
Because Tetris is amazing. And the first time I saw Factorio, I thought Tetris.
Man,
Are we about to get wrecked? Is this
Maybe.
about to get wrecked? You know, we'll
Russians
make
are
our
good
candidates
people.
curious.
They're supposed to, like,
He's got this.
world leaders would, like, stop messing with them, so that way we can have good international relations.
Hey, does the pirate ship map still exist? I haven't seen that thing in
It's not in rotation right now.
That's too bad. I like that map. Oh, we're winning all it ever against people, but I like that map.
Right. You don't have to win on it to like it, right?
Okay, she's got a thing.
I got freaking Hanamura twice in a row today. Actually won the second time.
Oh dear. You steal my heart. And hopefully my pants.
You stole your heart because she cut it out still beating from your chest.
I'm not you. That
I know.
only happens to you.
Only 3 times last week.
You're literally the only person it happens to.
What? He's the only person that has love trouble?
Alright, I feel like
Doesn't seem
come with one of you guys regardless.
legit. Hey, Pectoy, how's it going, mate? Welcome to this evening's stream. Oh, that's a few rounds of that, huh?
That's kinda cool.
Alright. So we're gonna build a train station. Finally on a new computer. Nice. Grazie. Let's see. Yeah, this is not what I want for a train station. Alright. Let's save.
Silly Valera.
And then we're going to jump to a previous game, and I'm going to try to steal... This is going to crash if I try to load it, which is fucking bullshit. No, because I don't have any angels. Never mind. Damn it. Alright. Let's see.
Hooray for a deflection.
How are you doing? Still barely bouncing even. These guys are working on stuff. Why is this still missing a thing? Like, all of that's in the network. Is this not in a network chest? That's a network chest. There's 7 of them. What the That's because these are built for the wrong things, also.
Just keep an eye out for Valera. Oh, there she is. Alright, let's move up. I'll be going up there.
Okay.
Here in a minute.
I think I should just go up there and put that thing in the middle. This can actually shut down now, I think. So let's plug in this last batch. Oh, nice. I made a pretty reasonable amount of those. Alright, so whatever that takes. Now that these are the ones running, let's stick them down here at the end.
No, crap, no.
Fuck it.
Sorry, guys.
She tried to gank me, but she couldn't.
Oh, man.
But everybody else is getting ganked now.
Yeah, I gotta pull
Loser.
tote out. Alright.
I know you're not watching, Witty, but there's some stuff in this new Factorio that you would love. With a capital L. So, like, in the erase chest or whatever, the deconstruction planner, you can tell it to only do certain things if you want it to, or to ignore certain things. So I moved that, but I didn't actually bring a thing over, did I? Fucking genius.
Alright, I'm gonna go back down bottom lane.
Hello, Christian. Welcome to this evening's stream. Hope you are doing well this evening.
Pectoy apparently has a new computer and new drivers and stuff.
That's Pectoy.
That's what I said, isn't it? Pectoy.
Yes, you probably did. I was talking to Christian, who just jumped in on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what the fuck am I went over there with the intention of grabbing a thing, and I didn't. Unfortunately, right now it's just me, even though you do hear a bunch of voices. And the guys are playing a totally different game.
Yeah.
And I'm having some issues, so I cannot play with... people can't join my hosting a game. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it.
Really? Ready?
Watch it, I'm going first. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I was thinking you get back in your thing.
I gotta kill things.
Still don't understand what the problem is. Hopefully, another follower or another viewer is working on helping me fix it, and hopefully that will happen. And in the future, I'll be able to do games with people. That's the hope, anyway. I currently don't know how likely it is, but that's the hope. Are the fucking logistics robots busy? Can they bring me a Roboport? Dirty sons of bitches. And while they're at it, can they bring me like a massive amount of this?
Oh, I tried.
And whatever warehouses are available.
Ugh.
Like that many.
Bring you back, yo. Okay, so meanwhile these guys were taking a kill.
No, they were dead. Alright, let's go gank the top line.
Okay.
So I'm looking to see if any of these train planners from Catherine of Sky are anything we're interested in, and I don't think we are. For train stationy things, because I'm a loader user. I want to. Whoa, we lost something. What did we actually lose? Let's get up there. Hey, thank you very much for the cheers. I appreciate it. Very much so. Although it's still not playing the right noise. I have to get that fixed. Would you guys like to hear the... Well, that's the... Actually, no, never mind. That is the low amount cheer.
Oh,
Why
God.
is this... What the fuck? Did I break the power somehow?
I think it'll be clear. Or not. Oh goodness. I'm doing one of my quests is win 3 games.
Somehow I think I broke the power. Just run the power straight up through here.
Oh god, get in, get in, get in. Hmm. Maybe it's
I wonder if did I somehow break the power? Is that what's going on? We still have broken power? How the fuck? There we go. Alright, power should be restored now. Things should be dying. Once again.
oh lord.
Yeah, all that stuff's going again. Do I need someone to... at some point I will. Right now I'm again reasonable at the moment. Whoa! Apparently I let this guy in for a really long time. That's what happened.
Well, I'm dead.
That is apparently a thing that happened. That's a... Wow, we must have been without power for a long time. And came in through here, which I just assumed was fine. Yeah, I just messed up real bad right there and disconnected the power somewhere. That's totally fine. Those guys can eat those walls all they want. Those walls do not matter. Alright. I'm currently not, again, I'm not hosting it live right now. This is locally hosted because I've had problems where it is broken. What the fuck is wrong now? Oh, that must be newly without power? Okay. But in the near future, I will have power here.
Oh! Nice. Gravy, we just could not get that soda.
Too much use.
Yeah.
Alright, let's... That power shouldn't even be going that way, I don't think.
This right?
You're a guy down, but sure, you guys can get a pick.
Now, all that shit should kick in. All this stuff's either getting made or getting made somewhere. I don't understand what the... Like, all that should be in the network. Oh no, these aren't touching.
Oh, this guy's dead. This guy's so dead.
Well, backing up.
We're out.
Freaking assassin just annihilates me.
Alright.
Okay, now what?
Get ready to push back Punisher.
That explains what was wrong. Wasn't completely lined up correctly. Feel like the fail train.
Mistake.
Alright. Those robots are doing their thing. Now that these are marked, what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace this, but instead of making sure that that's lined up where they touch, the same thing on that one. Make sure that they touch. They should, all these things should get made, no problem. Or should fill in.
Eva kind of is handling a lot like she does in Hots, where she's this kind of tanky thing with a little bit of kind of fun guns. You got the like lower makeup thing for your 10?
Alright. Wow, it's amazing when stuff actually like fucking turns on. Okay. So we can turn this off. We have these coming in. God, I hate train stations. So let's take a look at this. New import string. Copy, import. Wow. Wow. That's... Yeah, that's wow. Where'd that go? I don't know when we'll ever use that, but not now, that's for sure. I wonder if it's possible to do... Yeah, I don't think I can get away with that. Just don't think that'll... There we go. Is this taking care of our power situation now again? Good. Good. All these guys are working. Or they're trying to. We should have a massive pile of train tracks. Okay, good, good, good. This should connect up there, which means we can start getting rid of these.
God.
Alright, so we want to figure out the train station. Right now, I'm basically planning on 3 kinds of trains. Potentially oil, coal, or oil. Actually, I don't even need oil. We just need 2 kinds of trains. We just need copper and iron. So let's get... We need some regular engine units, which I'm pretty sure we have being put in the network.
Ugh.
I know, right?
I'll stand here for a second and oversee some stuff. Coming together. Coming together. Alright, so the general plan, train station down here that will come up and out this way into the world.
Right, are we done?
First one will stop here. And the other copper will stop like here.
No. And I'm gonna die.
We're done. Where's it done?
Alright. So can I just go like... Go stop. Go stop.
Now
Actually...
you can camp, whatever, defend. It's only you 2. They're gonna push core for win.
Come on, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, shizzle. Alright.
Train outpost.
We got this.
Station. Unloading. Station. Is there a station loading? Find.
Oh, got in some camps. Great. Oh boy.
Well, I figured they would have pushed.
I mean, now they're gonna just come in like real. Maybe they want to humiliate us?
Yeah.
Take a look at this. Boop. Alright, so let's go down here. first of all, I think we're going to want our stations to go here.
Okay, they are coming in hard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let go. Oh, you can't.
Well, I don't know how I wanted to do that.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of those. Alright, did we get the train? Yeah, no we didn't.
Oh. Where's...
Brinzy bringing me rail. Alright, but I also need to get up here and get rid of some of this stuff. Which I don't think is that big a deal because I don't think we have any of this. Gone, son. Alright. Depot. Depot. I like my depots to be bright green. I don't know why. Alright, we need some...
Oh crap, I took the wrong thing. No, why?
Some things.
Oh, get off me.
Well,
We'll put all that stuff in there.
I don't want to stay alive, I'm sorry. The other talent might have saved me. I clicked the wrong thing. We came back a little bit at least.
Yeah, you did. You did a great job.
I died 13 times.
Alright, where's this rail? Let's get rid of this.
I did my best.
I'm
That's
just
not true. I
teasing.
could have done better.
You only died 5 times.
I'm only teasing. You probably did a great job.
And with that horrible game, I'm definitely going to bed.
Is there moving the computer to your bedroom?
What?
You're moving the computer to your bedroom?
Why would I do that?
Okay.
You're going to bed?
Yeah? Ben, bad joke is bad.
That totally makes sense. I mean, hell, I'm lying down on my bed watching videos or reading notes.
Videos.
Alright, toodles!
Very night, Broseph.
User disconnected from the channel.
He's really
Everything.
crabby when he's tired.
I mean, not just tired.
Yeah, one more, Chris.
Sure. I feel like I should rate Lady low when this little thing comes up so they'll make her better.
Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff that's not necessary right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come with you regardless.
Maybe with him gone, that'll lower our ammo.
Alright.
With him gone. That bitch. Oh goodness. That's a interesting avatar skin. Okay, so if this Harry's aim is good, he's gonna go with an offensive as he seems to me. And they can get that character is really cool. He's just hard.
Alright. So something I've never really understood. Now why is this green wired up? Is this green wired up for a reason? Like, it's gotta be, right?
Oh, why are
Alright, so we
people
need-
so fickle? Go top.
I think the bots will come up and get there. We need to get chain rails signals built into the system pretty soon.
What? What am I up against? Why don't I take Conjurer's Pursuit this time instead? But keep this feeling win because I love orbs. Orbs make me. I got a couple auto attackers having the blinding wind more often might not hurt.
Uh-oh. I don't know which side of the track this is supposed to drive on. Who knows trains? Right-hand drive. Alright, so this way. Alright, right-hand drive. So this will go into there, so okay. Alright, this is good, this is good.
Any second now. Yep. You stuck her.
Alright.
Maybe she's bad. Maybe this team is bad.
Maybe we all should just feel bad.
Maybe.
Alright. I feel like I'm neglecting messages here.
Okay. Okay.
Peck, are you still there? How are you doing, buddy? Your new computer working out and you like it and everything's doing good?
Go help with Warhead.
Doesn't... Let's see. Still got a few people hanging out with us.
I just had to play in the headset.
So, I think I've explained to people a couple times now that I'm not especially good with trains or train systems, and it's one of the reasons I avoid trains. Relatively hardcore.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm gonna be dead. Oh shit.
But I want to maybe not necessarily set it up, but I want to get this train track
Nope, I
in
can't
a
even
position
tell.
we can go through here.
I don't even know where.
So we can go between. Yeah, maybe. That doesn't flag anything. Oh boy. Lord Duke is just collecting ads like crazy. Thanks, buddy.
Thinking of you with that Craigasm. Actually, I have no idea what that even is. I just clicked on it.
Okay, should we get back settled up top? I think we need a helpful fight here.
Any of these are necessary. Any more?
It's slaughtered.
So let's grab these power poles.
Oh, I'm lying to the guy's terrible. Why?
Alright, so that does create a blind spot. So what I'd like to do is take the radar and start sticking them in some of these places.
Me and this other lady are fighting. I feel like we're gonna be here forever.
So for like all three people who care, narcolepsy, one of the potential causes is actually to a real form, 5 minutes of one time.
Alright.
Oh god. Go up? Yeah.
Alright, so if I do this correctly, I think I can just go straight up from here. Now we may have to, we're going to have to fill in some landfill, but that's not that big of a deal. Like that much landfills, whatever.
Yeah?
Not compared to like this landfill here. And see, and we can live in peace and harmony with the bugs.
As long as they're, spare you the plenty of raid.
Well, they sit over there. As long as they stay over there and leave my shit alone, I don't care. They can stay over there. Alright. So this train will go up here and go up. And then what I'd like to do is do a break off. So how does she do...
Is that you talking about?
Rails, T-junction, right-hand drive. So this is the other thing I want. Oh yeah, that's nice right there.
Back up, back up, back up. I see. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I got pulled.
Which means...
Here, you just try to stuck in there, you got it. Oh, where's it at?
Alright, well we're not currently in combat, so we can put those two away. Let's see, what do we got? We got an unnecessary train track, an unnecessary blueprint, we have another unnecessary blueprint, at least for now. We have our straight line. We have our T-junction.
We should
This
probably
can burn in the fire. That's gonna make my brain melt. Alright. So with that T-junction,
Oh shit. The hell do we do that? Okay. Woo. Okay.
I feel like that's...
I
Alright.
think we go get this warhead molested. You want it? Yeah, I'll take it. You get the
Alright.
I'm gonna go down and help him out. Please stop the GM and get that.
Clearly we don't have trains in the... train stuff in the mall activated. So let's go get that stuff turned on, and then we'll probably be near the bottom of the hour, and we'll probably turn the stream off at the bottom of the hour. We're Let's see. I don't know what else we're going to necessarily do tonight. Maybe nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
we got it. Got it on.
So that's fine. Probably mindless clearing of bad guys. Alright. Train shit. So
I
this
need to
needs
get mana.
greens and that. And this needs greens and that. Okay, so we can do it here. Or is there some place it's just... I kind of want to put together. Yeah, we just do them right here. Alright, so
So
we'll
what
put
they got that he's doing?
chest, this one, and this one.
You come back up top with me.
Yeah. Oops. We're after we get our guy killed.
Hey, I don't think that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna
Are you?
die.
Are you? Nah, shit. We got problems here too.
At least I got the nuke away from him.
And all
This
kinds of chase.
needs green steel. That, this thing. So we have greens, we have steel, and we have a place to put it. That seems fucking great. Change you to those and make you 5 though. So you need greens, steel, and iron. That doesn't have to be fast. That's not a lot.
We go.
Alright, what else do we need for shit? We need engines, which I don't believe are getting made here, but they could, right? We can make engines right here if we wanted.
No, I'd like to launch this nuke through the middle here.
And if we made engines right here, then we could put train engines right here.
Come on, guys, a bubble came up. Re-engage. Shit. My god. I feel part of that was on the team.
Yeah, you're
Steel,
not wrong.
gears, and pipes. Pipes are a little bit harder to get right here.
Air going 6 pissed.
Talents. Big Iron Fist, which is least for the Tigan. Means he should have been able to kill some bitches with the bubble up. Oh my god, they're pushing right out of the core.
Engines. Yeah, I feel like this makes engines. Just like that. And then somewhere in here one of these needs to turn around. I think this one.
I think we need to keep.
Yeah, what do we got going on? We got Azure everywhere.
Okay, and then that we can make
Oh god.
cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bad.
that ain't gonna work. We got me in Toronto.
Steel. Steel not right there?
I'm gonna try to stay alive.
Damn it.
Me and you are gonna bind each other. Come on, unstun. Oh fuck, we're dead. That's it, we're dead. Oh my god, stop. Message in groups.
Mute. That was.
I think we just put a spot right there for
Oh gosh. Mute group.
20 engine or 10. Let's say
Did you read what happened though?
2
I read
engines.
what happened. I mean.
Alright, and then this can make eventually 20 engines. Engines. You know what? I don't think I care about engines that much. I mean, as long as our car doesn't break. Alright, so that's making engines. It's gonna take a minute because of this thing's not like the fastest, but that's totally fine. So that'll make us 2 engines at a time.
Sure sells one more time. Sure.
He does love his self-abuse journal. That's just waiting for the last thing. So blue science is still backed up. Military science for days. The fuck does this take that's not... Oh, purple? Why is purple science not going gangbusters? I thought purple science would be the one that kind of goes.
Got all sorts of assassin.
We low on lube? We are low on lube.
Better go get some.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get wrecked pretty hard, I think.
I bet that if statement's not working correctly. So let's take a look-see, shall we?
I decided to try to play him, but they made him like super hard boss. In the other
Alright,
game,
so
he's
this is...
easy.
Oh, that just never got hooked up. Fuck. I am terrible at things. Let's set this greater than 200 for right now, just because we need the lube. We have plenty of petroleum, which means that this guy should have stopped, and this guy also should have stopped. Like, we should have a reserve of lube, or we should have a reserve of heavy oil, but it doesn't look like we got it. Let's just go as long as it doesn't equal 0 for right now. We'll let this limit the amount of lube. Okay, I didn't realize that had disconnected. Which means
Let's go.
lots of problems actually. Alright, let's go fix
I'm gonna
that.
take that Conjure's Pursuit again. Who's with us? Everybody. Okay, well.
A valid strategy is to everybody go in together and wreck the other team.
Not wrong.
Sounds like fun to me.
You know what? You know why we have problems? It's been a friendship. No wonder.
Often that's a real issue.
We gotta do it at the same time. Okay, up here, when we get to the thing, it's been a friendship all together. Okay, go.
Come on, Derek, let's spin a friendship. They're gonna spend a friendship for
Okay.
Marine together make Captain Planet.
Alright,
He
so
ain't good
let's...
shit. You know what, Mr. Invisible's gonna get, I'm gonna put snakes on him so they know where he's at. Oh my god, this fucking asshole.
Alright. You didn't accidentally look in the mirror, did you? Or is there a different asshole? Mr. Spin a Friendship. Punishment.
Oh, our buddy Zerato's not getting healed because he didn't spend a friendship with us. Fuck his couch.
Heals for me.
Alright. So that's moving
again.
again.
Oh, does not need that.
Oh, freak Lucio.
So I'm gonna move this
We're
one.
gonna get together real loud. We're gonna get racked hard.
I'm gonna move this one, even though that touches up here. So I want these to touch, but I want it to touch more here, I think. The hell, someone get these trees out of the way for this guy.
Oh, get it. Thank you.
Fuck. Alright. So those are doing their thing. I'm thinking I'm going to put another one way at... I wanted to put it way out here so I could go fishing. But I don't think it's going to let me. Also, let's... gotta put a power pole here and... My robots to fuck that bug all to hell. Alright. Okay. At some point I probably also need to make a uranium train, but that's more effort than I currently have.
Team focusing down. Thank you. If he had anybody with him at all, he'd be fucked. You got it though.
Alright, let's go help them up top.
Which one help? Or you want to push here?
Let's push.
We're gonna resolve this stuff by the time we get there.
I think the green wire is probably there to like call trains. Which I'm less worried about. Why is there two? Alright, I think I screwed up somewhere in this vicinity. Alright, so I have a train builder. Let's make a train killer, right? So filters are going to be train tracks, big poles, whatever the various train bits are.
Okay, I want to earth and go up to our thing.
I think that's everything. So where's the last time we knew that it was right? It's a fucking question. Just get rid of all of it again.
Rexar, that's for assistance. Oh, buddy. That's cool.
Alright. Now, where's that? There. Alright, so light is the marker, I guess.
Oh, focus. Oh, get him over there. Whoever's over there. Thank you. Meanwhile, there's still a point in
What did we
deliveries.
lose?
Yay!
Some walls? Ooh, that's not good. Alright, let's give you guys an extra set of guns if they're successfully hurting things.
Eight.
Like
Okay.
that, I guess?
We'll go back to the bottom here, soak some XP, and take some stabs at this tower since it's dead.
Do we see any double light posts or anything?
Ammo or whatever.
No, everything looks okay.
I'm coming.
That's gonna be a lot of XP. It's you. Oh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
Alright, so I think all this is in the right spot except for... Let's restamp that. Restamp that. Let's get this out of the way. Restamp again. Alright. Doesn't look that bad. Our robots are not doing anything, so it's probably fine. And it is totally possible that this is a place that we want to... Oh wait, no. We've got two fucking doohickeys here. Which one of these is supposed to be here? Not that one?
It's kind of cool it came after us.
Mm-hmm.
I know who the dangerous one is. Yeah, this situation's very bad. Let's just back up and give her a good drug payload. And end up fighting through the anyhow, you're gonna come to us, I think.
Alright. Can I have 2 trains? And I will make 4 cars. Seems fair.
Okay, they're gonna go do your thing. Do our thing. Nice.
On the tower.
Oh no, that copper is done? Oh, that's because that's the copper feeding from, no? Yes. Some of that copper is done. It's fine. It's got plenty of copper there. This copper's got a couple that are done. Not an infinite
All right.
amount.
Going to time.
This guy's still holding off near cap, so oh man. So much to do. I almost wonder if these two just need to come to... I mean, the whole thing needs to be scooted back a little, but I almost wonder if this these don't need to like merge together before they go down. This iron's backed up.
Okay, so after we get this one, we should just have the boss and we'll be able to win.
Well, they're gonna get. There's 2, won't they?
That's fine, but ours is going to do 3, where theirs will do 1.
Oh, I see. Oh, because we get more things.
Listen to Witty, he knows the stuffs.
You got it? Who was pushing there?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, we lost the guy, but we took out one of the guys in ours.
That's so nice of you taking our guys out.
Why is this guy stuck?
Okay, where is our boss? Boss is in the middle.
Something's doubled up here, that's why.
Oh, too far. Shit. Shit.
It's like a kid playing with powers that he can't control.
Maybe not the wisest decision to engage by ourselves.
Let's set
No,
your
we
trees
gotta-
only
we gotta
for
rotate.
right around this. Okay.
Gotta have our
Alright, we're close to being able to make some changes here. Hey! What's up, oh my goodness. Ben, say that name. That's a name you could probably pronounce.
Standby server, and let's see,
Mhm.
it is
We push the payload, we win, so.
Darler the 4th?
Okay.
Skylar. There we go. Alright, so somehow...
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna win
Hey,
again!
Greek, is it?
Alright, that looks correct. Light to light, light to light. Skylar the... Oof. So, have I told you, Skylar, that I have migraines where I took medication for a long time that basically completely demolished my memory? And I would like to say I was exaggerating, but it takes a lot, and I mean a lot, for me to remember something long term. Yeah.
So what's your main need? The 4th.
Here we go.
I did not take any meds for anything, I'm just a horrible person. And I purposely forget people's names.
GTs.
It's alright, Skylar. Wolf is a wolf-fox hybrid.
That's right.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find out.
Good What the hell?
Is that when did the Russians do some genetic experiments with that? Because I know they did a lot of fox things, and you can actually buy a pet fox.
Boom! Aw, somebody left about voting. Obviously, they would have voted for the little panda.
Oh, I see.
Should have just called their Tina versus calling for the boss.
Well, if the rest of the
Hell
team
yeah,
would
when you
have
like to
answered
do
and
behind
gone to the
closed
boss,
doors,
Yeah,
hopefully,
we
you know, stays behind closed doors then.
would have ended the
You probably
game like
should've.
3 minutes sooner.
Yeah, I agree. Once we saw they weren't coming, I guess we should have gone over with them, though. Oh well. Live and learn.
More interesting than my love life. Vanilla Ice Cream asked me out on a date, and I said no because it's too exciting.
That's not funny. Just
I hate
don't
you.
that joke. Now I'm doing things good for
Alright,
you.
well, I need to go to bed.
Alrighty. Also, we are eternally victorious.
Right. Good night, guys.
Have a good night, mate.
Pretty good.
User disconnected from your channel.
0 deaths, 13 assists, 1 kill.
So, how victorious were you exactly?
Pretty victorious.
I'll post this for you. I'm not saying we were completely victorious. I'm just saying that we were completely victorious.
It's
One
right.
out of 3.
1 out of 3. That's not bad for you guys. Alright, so then let's clear this and delete a couple of these things. So the big question is, can we go from here to here? Like, what kind of turn is that? Apparently too much. Yeah, I'm really kind of worried. I need to take this. That'll work. This magic judge test, and I'm really worried that these drugs may have done some long-term damage to my memory here. I come back a couple. But on the plus side, I know where to find things, which I used to feel. Well, I used to know where to find things, which made me feel like I knew what the hell I was doing. Alright, I think we're using green wire to connect those up there. Couldn't hear you over the people in Discord. Let me mute that. I was just saying that with these drugs that my doctor put me on that basically destroyed my brain, I'm a little worried about taking this magic judge test here again. Oh no, that's not good. Here pretty soon, but I've got to take it, and I need to pass if I can. Obviously, passing is the preferred method of taking this test. I think we're going to turn this back to just trees. I'm going to clear out this intersection just so I can see it. So for anyone who may be interested, I'm using blueprints from Catherine of Sky's Google Drive for the train tracks and stuff, because it's something I really struggle with, are like the train pathing. Like for example, I just got to the point where I just said F it, and I always do I always just do circles and one-way trains. But I don't think that's necessarily the best way to run this game. But I need more time to learn the trains. Oh, you know, that was probably not the best move right there either. Alright.
So for your viewing pleasure,
Oh yeah?
how a true battle cleric rolls.
Okay. Are you gonna drop some important knowledge on us?
Oh, it's in the group thing. Why is this not charging?
Alright, so this is a right-hand drive, which means the left side should be back. So can you take me to the depot? Did I point the train the wrong direction? I pointed the train the wrong direction. I'm fucking great at this game. For the record, I'm the best at this game there ever was.
Are you?
No, not even close. I may be telling you a stupid lie. Choo choo, mother trucker! Alright, manual mode. Poop. Okay, I think that's right. Whew, that's a big one. So my plan is going to be to empty the train into basically one warehouse per train, right, like this, something along this lines, and then basically bring me the iron plate, you skanky bastards. No. I'm the best around at being round. That's about the best. All I'm the best at. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm the best at that, but it's fine. Anyway, so what we're going to do... Huh? Why? Okay, I'm going to say, why don't you let me put fuel in there? So the general idea is going to be that they'll come in, and then if it's iron, it'll get shuffled down to another warehouse for iron. That'll be down here, like basically in line with this, because hopefully this will get demolished reasonably quickly. And then the same thing up here for copper. So basically everything that's iron will come down into holdings tanks over here for iron. Same thing up there for copper. And then eventually, if we do start doing like uranium or whatever, then we'll have to have another situation for that. That'll probably take its own train altogether. So what the shit? Oh, I bet you I know what the problem is. I bet you that's not a requester chest. Or a requester warehouse. Because I don't think that I had the ability to do that except for just the copper one at the time. But it looks like iron's starting to slowly back up again, so that's good. Which means we're probably in reasonable shape again if copper's back, or iron's backing up again. We've adjusted enough stuff. No, this is a passive provider chest. What the oh, it's not in the network. I be the best at what I do. Playing this here video game. I don't need 2 more trains, but I got them. All right. Yeah, now we may be at the point where we need to increase to other things. Oh man, it's midnight. I need to be logging off here pretty soon. They've been going on again, off again since 9 this morning. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but
A long time.
it is definitely a long time. I don't think I care about blue belts right now. I don't think they matter to me. I would like to get fucking requester chest going, but I don't have the input for... There's like no way I could do high-tech science right now. It's just... It would be impossible, I think. Same thing with portable fusion reactors. So... What do we do? I guess we're going to be going into combat soon, so we might as well do shields. Even a little bit of shields are probably pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that should be a lot more storage than the previous warehouse. I don't know if we're ever going to need to request that, but whatever. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In. Alright, so that did kind of work the way I thought it would. I've done systems like this in the past for Angel's Ore stuff. What did we lose? We lost a power pole. Did we lose power up here? Alright. I think we did. We had better go take care of that. I have a train, right? I do have a train. Do we have anything we can throw in the train? Choo-ga-choo, mother trucker. Choo-ga-choo. Alright, I'm just going to throw a temporary power up here. With some temporary walls. Sure. Just to basically restore power in this area. And then just to make sure that these guys don't come down here and blow this up, we'll slap down a few lasers. Do we still have those walls? Oh, I don't even have walls on me, so... You know what? Let's just move, not that power pole. Let's just move this to inside the grid over here. Now we can slap down some basic lasers. Let's not have that there. This looks good. It's good. You're down to 5 robots, but it looks like the 5 robots are basically taking care of everything. This area hasn't been attacked, so I'm going to take these broken ones and we're going to leave them a few more repair packs. Let's see, did I make another radar? I meant to. Make another radar and we'll stick it right here just so we can keep an eye on what's going on. Alright, that all looks good. Where are we being attacked now? Over there, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, none of the worms or bugs or anything look all that bad nasty, so I think we're in reasonable shape. Let's set you back to trees only. And I just need like a little walking path here. We'll put a train path in a little bit, but I just need to be able to... And if I was... Hey! Excellent. Thanks again, Ben. Appreciate it.
You earned it.
Your brother's just watching all the commercials.
Like he's showing the same damn commercial every time.
You're like, oh, I know how this commercial goes.
Captain Underpants. Come on. Like, we're going to show you the same commercial each time, but you downvote it. Well, you should upvote it. No, I don't downvote it. They do things like, how does this make you feel? Smiling face, blank face, unhappy face. Every time you should happy face. Unhappy face.
Alright, so this one is not called Depot. So let's jump out and copy the name here for Depot to Depot.
Oh, the train's helping you move from, like, say, city to city faster?
They do move quicker, yeah.
Is it, like, worth your time building this?
I think for the most part, yes. Because you can, they're like giant chests that you can haul around. He should go to this other depot. Well, he says he wants to. He wants to try. Then go there. Go to the depot, you little bastard. It's like, but we don't know how.
So for like all of no one who cares, inorganic salts of lead will invoke the sweet taste.
What?
Yes. Several different things will invoke the taste of sweet on the tongue, and one of them are inorganic salts of lead. I'm glad I know that now.
Well, knowing's half the battle.
So looking at those paint chips, apparently they're very sweet, and they give a sweet reward taste.
I mean, every time I always ate lead paint, I thought they were sweet.
It's like legitimate.
I can't do requester chests yet. It's irritating as I can imagine. Alright. Alright, I've got a bloody coal line right there. Just grab the coal line and... You know what? Fuck you. For those of you who are upset about my French, I apologize.
Oh, sorry, what French did you speak?
I told them to fuck them.
It's actually not French.
Hey, would you like me to apologize to you about the French I'm about to talk to you about? I shouldn't say that. You just...
I don't think you know French.
Look, I know all the best words, alright?
Well, like chercher, poté. Je cherche un
Anal.
chemisier. Oui.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. See, best. Best words.
For those of you who here, that was I'm looking for a gray
You're looking for a gray bus?
blouse, ladies' shirt.
Why are you looking for a lady's shirt?
Well, this lady needs to put it on so she can go home.
Why are you asking people about their... I'm sorry, but have you seen a gray shirt so this lady can leave my apartment? No, I haven't.
I don't know what's going on.
Actually, let's change you to there. Perfect. Now they'll be equally distributed between coal and wood out of my damn backpack. Alright, what's this?
Fence. This makes none.
It's all good stuff. Excellent. You think you can use hand grenades as fuel?
Maybe.
It's got coal in it, right? Alright, do I want to do this laser? Let's see how quickly this moves, if it moves at all. It doesn't look like it's moving. Let's look at science. Science! It's going. It must need a few different, let's see, it needs military science and blue science. So we've got lots of blue, we have lots of military. We're actually having green science issues? Because of an iron issue, it looks like? Yeah. I think we got our... Yeah, we're still not, like, real good on copper either. But better, at least. Damn it, I was gonna log off, like, at midnight, and now here I am, fixing more problems.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like how that... So, here, maybe? I don't like how that's not in the repair network, but I don't necessarily want it to be... Like, I want to be careful this doesn't exceed too far past the range of my turrets. So maybe we just go here? And then that should fix it. How is that guy getting there? Maybe he's right on the cusp. Yeah, he's right on the cusp. Alright. Alright, how's our oil look? Plastics looks good. Sulfuric acid looks good. It looks like we need to actually probably expand petroleum storage, which is like a miracle. Alright. So let's leave the train station. We'll worry about the train station later. I think I'm actually going to log off, and I'd like to say go to sleep, but we both know that's probably a terrible lie. But I do have to be up. Oh God, it's not a clever ruse at all. It hurts. If I thought I'd sleep, I'd go to sleep. Oh shit, I ran right past where I wanted to go. This is what happens when you play since like 9 in the morning. Your brain just like starts shutting down. Alright. I don't want too much because I want to continue to maintain that as a separate place. But I am pro expanding that so these can all work. Okay, which also means now that like this guy can go up to 10,000 before it turns on. Same thing with this guy. He can go up to 10,000 before he turns on, which means this thing can change to greater than, let's say 5,000. Although the lube is still pretty low. Turret should probably be fine wherever they're at. $10, $45, and $55. Yeah. In there. Trucking along. So actually, let's not make that. Yeah, let's keep this low still. Keep this at 500 minimum. Yeah, that all feels fine. These are working. Yeah, now it's just a matter of keeping copper and iron going. See, our blue science is trickling in. Again, I'm going to run down here and I'm going to notice that the mining drills are in real problems. They're the real shortage, and I'll go stick some in there. We'll get a nice burst of science for like 10 seconds, and then it'll get all nasty again. Yeah, see, there's none in this mess. But that looks like it's a pure iron issue. Like there's no iron coming into the gear wheels. There's no iron. No, it's entirely iron in the gear wheels here. Alright, so for right now, is that pushed down? This is pushed down all the way to here. Alright, let's leave it the way it is. And then we will fix that. Alright, so we'll fix these real quick. Okay. This basically the same. We can't really fix this. We can do that. Alright, so let's grab this stack of mining drills that we happen to have here, and we'll just manually...
Okay guys, before I take off, any words of wisdom or last thoughts you want to get off?
Not especially. Just...
I didn't expect any words of wisdom from my evil spirit Sam.
Well, I mean, if you want some words of wisdom, when checking for a penis, always follow around for a reach around, just in case. Women are a lot less likely to be mad at you for grabbing their cock and balls if you fondle their bunghole gently.
Okay. Sounds like that's from personal experience.
Well, everything's from personal experience.
Alright, let's see if there's a last minute commercial. Let me get bits for. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night, bro.
Use words to get me from the town.
Alright. So that'll boost science for a minute. I think we're gonna have to transition, just like cut everything pretty soon, smelting wise, and just switch everything over to some hardcore iron furnaces or electric furnaces. And I don't know if the loader system is gonna be better. Oh, you're empty? Alright, so how much uranium did you actually find? Found 17. Not very much. We'll stick all that stuff in there. We'll deal with it later also. A lot of turrets engaged over there. I do like this system. I wish it fit a little neater into my build. But I guess if I disconnect all the coal, I can smush it down. So, like I said, maybe we'll just turn everything off for a minute. Seems real bad. But are these starting to back up? They're not backing up. How about the front ones? Nope, none of them are backing up. So, if they're not backing up, then everything must be working fine. Just fully loaded, ready to rock and roll. Alright, anyway, I'm mostly brain dead, so I'm gonna save and probably not play Factorio for at least 8 hours. Tomorrow, assuming that DDO servers are up on time, I will be back for Dungeons & Dragons Online. I have 2 ranks left until 20. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get those 2 ranks tomorrow and then make ready to TR. So we need to start looking at builds. We'll probably talk quite a bit about builds tomorrow morning, try to figure out what we need based off of what we still have left to do. I don't know if we want to do another casting class, like Favorite Soul or Cleric. I don't know if we want to do another melee class, like just regular straight fighter. I don't mind doing melee if we are staying on heroic, but if we go into Reaper mode, it's got to be ranged, and we've done several lives now ranged, so I'm inclined to do something else. So anyway, if you're a DDO fan, tomorrow will be an interesting discussion. If you're not a DDO fan, tomorrow will probably be really boring, but I'll do my best I can to make it fun. So Brill, thanks for the hang. Everybody else in the chat room, thank you very much. Various chat rooms, thank you very much for hanging out with us today, and I'll be back before you know it. Ni hao, ladies and gentlemen. I know, that's why it's funny. Ni hao.